Lists of non-profit organizations. Chapter 1. Where to find lists of non-profit organizations. Non-profit trade organizations. AFPNet.org, Association of Fundraising Professionals. MapNP.org, the Management Assistance Program for Nonprofits. NSFRE.org, National Society of Fundraising Executives. Major nonprofit directories. There's a set called the National Directory of Nonprofit Organizations, which I found at number 061 at the library, which lists many charities. Nonprofit.gov, Nonprofit Gateway, links to federal government information and services. GuideSTAR.org, get nonprofit tax filings. irs.gov/charities-non-profits/exempt-organizations-select-check. irs.gov/charities/index.html, IRS charities and nonprofits, search for charities and nonprofits. apps.irs.gov/app/pub78, IRS charity search, find charities. irs.gov/charities/political/article/0, ID =109644,00.html, IRS political organization filings. Some political organizations must file with the IRS. Philanthropy.com/free/resources/resources.htm, Chronicle of Philanthropy Internet resource links. pj.org/links.cfm, Philanthropy News Networks Philanthropy links. Idealist.org, Action Without Borders site allows organizations to search a database of over 20,000 international nonprofits. GuideSTAR.org, database of over 640,000 nonprofit organizations. GuideSTAR.org/search, nonprofit records. GuideSTAR provides financial data from IRS 990 filings on 501(c)(3) organizations, searchable by name, town, or type of organization. More than 850,000 NPAs available. Nonprofits.org, Internet Nonprofit Center provides some basic IRS data on nonprofits. APC.org, Association for Progressive Communications, international network of civil society organizations dedicated to empowering and supporting groups and individuals working for peace, human rights, development, and protection of the environment. apc.org/en/members, directory of members and partners. CharityNavigator.org, Charity Navigator, ratings and data on Charities. FoundationCenter.org, Foundation Center, find one to fund your project. Data.foundationcenter.org, Foundation Stats. Give.org, Give.org, information on charities, Better Business Bureau, BBB, Wise Giving Alliance. GuideSTAR.org, GuideStar, information on nonprofits and how to help your favorite causes. Idealist.org, Idealist.org, 29,000 Nonprofit and Community Organization. Strano.net/network/internet/link page/links/metaindex.htm, meta index for nonprofit organizations. Networkforgood.org, Network for Good, helps you find organizations where you can donate your money or time. Volunteer.gov, Volunteer.gov, America's Natural and Cultural Resources Volunteer Portal. VolunteerMatch.org, Volunteer Match, find volunteer opportunities. TheHungerSite.com, GoodSearch.com, NetworkForGood.org, COF.org, Council on Foundations. DevDIR.org, Directory of Development Organizations, listing 70,000 development organizations, international cooperation and knowledge sharing in development work. EGA.org, Environmental Grant Makers Association. EGA.org/ngos/profile.php?op $list, NGO directory. Firstgov.gov/business/nonprofit.shtml, firstgov, nonprofits. Give.org. give.org/reports/index.asp, National Charity Reports Index. Lists charities and other organizations that solicit nationally. greatnonprofits.org. guidastar.org, a searchable database of over 700,000 nonprofit organizations. idealist.org, Action Without Borders, there is a searchable database of over 69,000 nonprofit and nccSdataweb.urban.org, National Center for Charitable Statistics, National Clearinghouse of Data on the Nonprofit Sector in the United States. ncna.org, National Council of Nonprofits. uia.org, Union of International Associations, Nonprofit Clearinghouse for information on over. urban.org/center/cnp/index.cfm, Center on Nonprofits and Philanthropy at the urban.org, Urban Institute. Nonprofit lists/NGO lists. 4laborsoflove.org. 4work.com. ag.state.mn.us/charities/char_srch.asp, Charities Minnesota. ai.mit.edu/people/ellen/non.html. aidpage.com. ala.org/ala/iro/intl association.org/conf/international.htm. allcharities.com. allianceonline.org, National Alliance for Nonprofit Management. altruists.org. apc.org. app.iucn.org/webfiles/doc/ssc/redlist. asa.uglib.edu/chdocs/nonprofits. asanet.org/careers, American Society of Association Executives. benefice.com. benton.org, links. benton.org/practice/toolkit, Benton Foundation's Best Practices Toolkit. billy.lib.duke.edu/pubdocs/ngo/a-e.asp. blogforchange.org. boardsource.org, formerly the National Center for Nonprofit Boards. cafonline.org, United Kingdom. canadem.ca, go to international trends and opportunities. cascadelink.org/orgs, an interactive listing of nonprofit organizations and clubs in Oregon and Southwest Washington. cen.org, Center for Excellence in Nonprofits. census.gov/clo/www/ngoplan1.html. change.org. chardonpress.com, grassroots nonprofit publications. charitablechoices.org. charitable-organizations.org. charities.org. charitystoday.com. charitiesUSA.com. charity.ca, Canada. charity.org. charityamerica.com. charitychannel.com. charity-charities.org. charitycommission.gov.uk/cinprs/first.asp, UK Register of Charities. charityfocus.org. charityguide.org. charitymall.com. charitynavigator.org. charitynavigator.org, an independent organization that evaluates the financial health of America's largest charities. charitynet.org. charitynorth.com. charityusa.org. charityvillage.com. charityvillage.com/charityvillage/irs1.asp, online resources for nonprofit organizations. CharityWatch.org, a charity watchdog service. CharityWave.com. CharityWeb.com. ChristianVocations.org. Citizen.org. civil-society.oas.org/permanent council. civiweb.com. cof.org, Council on Foundations. columbia.edu/cu/lweb/individual/usgd/executive.html, Encyclopedia of Governmental Advisory Organizations. columbia.edu/cu/lweb/individual/usgd/legislative.html, Encyclopedia of Governmental Advisory Organizations. commondreams.org/community.htm. communityresources.net. compasspoint.org, Compass Point Nonprofit Services. connections.org. consortiuminfo.org/links, organizations that create and/or promote standards. contact.org. corocean.org/comllinks.html, marine, fishing organizations. councilofnonprofits.org. accesscommunity.org, community groups. coyotecom.com/list.html. csn.net/ncl, National Civic League. csrc.nist.gov/organizations. cto.eds.co.uk, Nonprofits UK. cve.mitre.org/compatible/organizations.html. danenet.wicip.org. ded.de, German Development Service. democracyinaction.org/dia/organizations. devdir.org, directory lists over 65,000 development organizations, and facilitates international cooperation and knowledge sharing in development work, in civil society organizations, academic and research institutions, governments, and the social sector. docs.lib.duke.edu/igo/guides/ngo. donationjunction.com. donorschoose.org. ebrd.com, European Bank for Reconstruction and Development. eco.org. edtransitions.ssrc.org. elsevier.com/wps/find/homepage/cws home, journal World Development. envfor.nic.in/ngo/ngo-list.html. envirolink.org. epa.gov/osem/nasbt/cbep97/cbep_mem.htm. eurobrussels.com/index.php. xsaccess.org. execsearches.com. fbci.gov, Compassion in Action. fdcenter.org/finder.html, list of foundations. fdncenter.org. fdncenter.org, Foundation Center. fdncenter.org, the Foundation Center. firstgov.gov/agencies/federal/all_agencies/index.shtml. foreignaid.com. foundations.org/grantmakers.html, foundations and grantmakers directory. A directory of corporate, private and community foundations, aiding non-profit charities in their search for funds. guidestar.org/index.jsp, guidestar. fpa.org, Foreign Policy Association. gale.com, Encyclopedia of Governmental Advisory Organizations. genie.org. genie.org, Nonprofit Genie. getcited.org. give.org. give.org, a National Charity Reports Index. give.org/reports, myspace.com/social change websites. giveforchange.com. giveonline.org. givespot.org. globalpolicy.org/ngos. globalpolicy.org/ngos/research.htm, Global Policy provides links to various non-governmental organizations. globenet.org. goodsearch.com. gpa.un/ep.org/bin/php/gp/ngo.php. grantsmart.org. greatnonprofits.org. greengrants.org, look at list of recipients. guidestar.org. guidestar.org, a database for non-profit organizations to share information. guidestar.org/search. handsnet.org. HCR.org, Human and Civil Rights Organizations America. Heartsandminds.org. Helping.org. Helpnetworks.com. hhs.gov/grantsnet/comments/comment-1.htm, Association of Private Voluntary Organizations. horizonmag.com, Community Development. hrea.org/erc/links/index, Human Rights Education Association. human.com/inc. icnyp.net/files/report icnyp_final.doc, non-governmental youth organizations. icrc.org, Red Cross. icrc.org/web/eng/siteng0.nsf/html/info_res_others_ites_no-nav. idealist.org. idealist.org, 15,000 non-profit corp listings. idealist.org, Action Without Borders, a global directory of more than 8,000 non-profit groups. idealist.org/en/resources.html, Idealist, a project of Action Without Borders, contains over 35,000 non-profit and community organizations in 165 countries, which you can search or browse by name, location, or mission. ifrc.org, Red Cross Worldwide. ifwp.org. igc.apc.org. igc.apc.org/igc, ig igc-apc.org/odn, Overseas Development Network, Guide to Internships, Volunteer Work, and Employment Opportunities with Development Organizations. igive.com. igs.berkeley.edu/libraries/access_2000-1-2.html, List of NGOs. iisd.org, International Institute for Sustainable Development. ilo.org/public/english/comp/civil/ngo/relengos.htm. ilo-mirror.cornell.edu/public/english/comp/civil/ngo/relengos.htm. imf.org/external/np/sec/disdo/contents.htm, Directory of Organizations. independentcharities.org. independentsector.org. indepcc.org. indianngos.com. infobase.internext.net/impact/10nplist.html. inlandrevenue.gov.uk/home.htm, non-profits exempt from taxes UK. enom.org/np notes. interaction.org. interaction.org, coalition of over 150 non-profit organizations working worldwide and leading advocate for humanitarian assistance. internet-prospector.org, non-profit search engine. iom.int. irc.state.ky.us/others/internet/bmiller.htm, international organizations. irinnews.org. irs.gov/charities. irs.gov/charities-and-nonprofits/charitable organizations. irs.gov/charities/article/0, id=96136,00.html, publication 78, cumulative list of organizations exempt from federal taxation, determine how much of your contributions are tax deductible. irs.gov/prod/bus_info/eo/eo search.html, IRS database of tax exempt database. isoc.org/orgs, Internet Society. ispac-italy.org/ngo list.php. ispac-italy.org/ngo-prof.php, International Scientific and Professional Advisory Council of the United Nations. ybigo.yahoo.edu/related/related/.htm, number health. jobsearch.monster.com/nonprofit-charitable-organizations_3. justgive.org. justgiving.com. kidscharities.org. kimberlychapman.com/charitycheck/list. kpbooks.com. kscharitycheck.com, Kansas Charity Check. latinoweb.com. law.csuohio.edu/lawlibrary/int_resources.html, organizations which focus on human rights. learningtojive.org. liberty.net. libertynet.org. libsex.ac.uk/human_rights/ngos.htm. library.duke.edu/research/subject/guides/ngo_guide. library.humboldt.edu/indexes/alpha.html, access to Gale databases. library.stanford.edu/catdb/alldata.html, databases. library.syr.edu/cgi-bin/x databases.cgi, databases. lic.org, local independent charities. linguistlist.org/sp/societies.html. loc.gov/rr/electronic resources/full_description.php ? main id =91, access to databases. magichello.com/categories.html, business directory. mastersandscribes.com, books. mckinley.com, list of non-profits. msa-natl.org/resources/relief_orgs.html, Islamic relief organizations. mvpsoa.org, military, veterans and patriotic service organizations. mwe.com/nonprofit-organizations. nasconet.org, state charity officials. nccs.urban.org/990, National Center for Charitable Statistics. ncl.org, National Civic League. ncna.org, Council of Nonprofit Associations. ncna.org, National Council of Nonprofit Associations. ncnb.org, National Center for Nonprofit Boards. ncpcr.org, National Commission for Philanthropy and Civic Renewal. niavs.org/info/charities. networkforgood.org. ngocaribbean.org. nira.or.jp/past/link/tt-link/index.html, National Institute for Research Advancement. Link to international think tanks and other policy research resources. noacentral.org, National Organizers Alliance. Links to progressive organizations and resources. lib.umich.edu/govdocs/psthink.html, University of Michigan Document Center. Links to political science/think tanks and resources. nonprofit.gov. nonprofit.net. nonprofitcareer.com, Directory of Nonprofit Organizations. nonprofitcharitableorganizations.com. nonprofitinfo.org. nonprofit-info.org. nonprofitissues.com. nonprofitpages.com. nonprofits.org, the Internet Nonprofit Center. nonprofit-staffing.com. nonprofit-tech.org. nonviolence.org/traint. norn.org, Nonprofit Outreach Network, helps nonprofits get on the Internet. not-for-profit.org. npa-us.org, National People's Coalition. npo.net. nptimes.com. npexpress.com. ntic-us.org, resources for grassroots groups. nutbolts.com, magazine for nonprofit pros. nw.org. nypl.org/databases. oag.state.ny.us/charities. oecdwash.org, publishes the Directory of Non-Governmental Organizations, NGOs, active in sustainable development. 1nw.org, 1/Northwest. ontap.org, Nonprofit Consultants. orgsites.com. orphanage.org. ourworldcommunity.org. pac.org, Public Affairs. pactpublications.com. palgrave-usa.com, Development, Journal of the Society for International Development. pcpafg.org/organizations. pfdf.org. philanthropy.com. philanthropy.com, Chronicle of Philanthropy. philanthropy.iupui.edu. philanthropycenter.org. philanthropy-journal.org. philanthropyzarch.com, Philanthropy search engines for nonprofits and philanthropy. pit.edu/home/ghnet/ghkr.html, World Health Resources. pj.org, Philanthropy Journal. pj.org/links_meta-index.cfm, Philanthropy Journals Meta Index of Nonprofits. policylibrary.com. project.org. propoor.org. grants.library.wisc.edu/organizations/nonprofits.html. psc-cfp.gc.ca/npgm/epb7_e.htm, addresses of international organizations. quickdonations.com. raytital.com. redef.org, Roberts Enterprise Development Fund. reliefweb.int. rs6.loc.gov/mm/html/author2/fedadvisory.html, Encyclopedia of Governmental Advisory Organizations. SANetwork.org. SOAR.de, Yearbook of International Organizations. scitechresources.gov. seedfill.com/devjobs/index. serve.com. servenet.org. sil.org/sildc/thinktanksdc. silcom.com/paladin/nonprofits.html. socorg.nonprofit. socorg.serviceclubs. socialchangewebsites.com. socialservice.com. sos.state.md.us/sos/charity/html/search.html, Charities Maryland. socaz.com/scripts/charity_search_engine.asp, Charities Arizona. state.or.us/cgi-bin/org query.pl, Charities Oregon. superpages.com. taxexemptworld.com/organizationsvolunteerinfo.org, look up nonprofit organizations. thehungersite.com. tmcenter.org, the Management Center. topics.net/forum/business/charitable-organizations. tradepartners.gov.uk. transabroad.com. twutigersonline.com/resources.html, security organizations. ucop.edu/rowhome/cgmemos/orglist.html. uia.org/website.htm, international organizations. ulb.ac.be/cz/meta/susdvl.html. un.org/documents/ecosoc/docs/1998/e1998-inf6.htm, list of ngos. un.org/dpi/ngo section/dpingo-directory.asp, undpi-ngo directory. un.org/partners/civil society/ngo/ngo-ngls, United Nations Non-Governmental Liaison Service Handbook. un.org/pub/sales, United Nations Publications. unctad.org. unctad.org, United Nations Conference on Trade and Development, has a link for organizations. unesco.org/general/eng/infosurvey/db/dare.html. unf.edu/libraries/guides/bases directories.html, Gale databases. unfccc.int. unjlc.org. unog.ch, database of NGOs is compiled by the NGO Liaison Office of the Director General's Office at UNOG. usaid.org/careers. usdoj.gov/02 organizations/02_1.html. uua.org/actions/racial-justice/68advisory.html, National Advisory Commission on Civil Disorders. volunteermatch.com. volunteermatch.org, nonprofit organizations. wongo.org, World Association of Non-Governmental Organizations, includes colleges. webactive.com. webactive.com/webactive/directory, list of 1,000 plus charities. westviewpress.com, books. wetfeet.com/asp/redirect.asp. whitehouse.gov/government/independent-agencies.html. wilder.org, books for nonprofit businesses. wipo.in/enforcement/en/cooperation.html. worldaccess.com/nonprofit organizations. worldcommunity.com, World Community Service Network. worldcommunitycookbook.org, developed by Mennonite Central Committee to bring together consumption and a concern for justice. worldlearning.org. worldpress.org/library/ngo. worldpress.org/library/ngo.cfm, Index of International Think Tanks and Research Organizations. wse.org.uk, World Service Inquiry. wto.org/english/forums_e/ngo_e/ngo-gen_e.htm. youtube.com, look up your nonprofit cause or issue. Chapter 2. Some nonprofit groups. Nonprofit websites from matador.com/change/50-nonprofits-making-a-world-of-difference. afrigadget.com. asha-india.org. bomaproject.org/reap. childempowerment.org, Child Empowerment International. cleantheworld.org, Clean the World. cloudhead.org, Cloudhead, CO founded by Matador staffer Lee Schulman. computeraid.org, ComputerAid International. edziaglobal.org, Edezia, produces ready-to-use foods to fight hunger and malnutrition. ehealthpoint.com, eHealthPoint. energetica.org.bo, Energetica. fourthworldlove.org, Fourth World Love, their focus is on remote indigenous villages outside the reach of the more mainstream organizations. geotourismfoundation.org, Geotourism Development Foundation. globalfundforwomen.org/index.php, Global Fund for Women. gorillaaid.com, Gorilla Aid. HaitiRedPlaceMenthomes.org, Haiti Replacement Homes. hurzenhelfen.de/index.php ? Lang Corazones para Peru, one of their projects, Munaiche, our children's village, has provided 70 children with a home and family. khanacademy.org, Khan Academy, simple. They provide world-class education to anyone. lapazpharma.com/web/index.php ? Valle La Paz. Maytinepal.org, Maiti Nepal. medicmobile.org, Medic Mobile, with efficient healthcare in rural areas being difficult to achieve. mercycorps.org, Mercy Corps, working in failing states, conflict zones and countries recovering from natural disaster. newfuturesorganization.com, New Futures Organization, based in Takeo, Cambodia, NFO runs an orphanage. nicaclinic.org. one.laptop.org, one laptop per child, using innovation and technology. passportswithpurpose.com, Passports with Purpose. phmovement.org, People's Health Movement. roomtoread.org, Room to Read. In 2000 they started building schools and libraries in rural Nepal. ryans-well.ca, Ryans Well Foundation, began in 1999 when a 7-year-old child raised $70 doing extra household chores that helped build a well for a school in a Ugandan village. Shared-interest.com, shared interest. solarcities.blogspot.com, Solar Cities. sustainablebolivia.org, Sustainable Bolivia. thedacaproject.org. thegeneralhistoryproject.com. theschoolfund.org. thp.org. tilapiana.com. travel2change.org. warchild.org, Warchild. Projects in countries like Afghanistan, DR Congo, Israel, and Kosovo focus on protecting children from the consequences of war. wecaresolar.org. wattokusalong.org. wizkidsworkshop.com, WizKidsWorkshop. wavesfordevelopment.org, Waves for Development International. Nonprofit websites at topnonprofits.com. facebook.com/topnonprofits. twitter.com/topnonprofits. linkedin.com/company/thirdsectortoday. aarp.org, AARP. aclu.org, ACLU. adl.org, Anti-Defamation League of B'nai B'rith. alz.org, Alzheimer's Association. amnestyusa.org, Amnesty International USA. amnh.org, American Museum of Natural History. answersingenesis.org. arthritis.org, Arthritis Foundation. arctic.edu, Art Institute of Chicago. asbca.org, American Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals, ASPCA. audubon.org, National Audubon Society. bestfriends.org, Best Friends Animal Society. cancer.org, American Cancer Society. care.org, Care. caringbridge.org, Caringbridge. cartercenter.org, Carter Center. cbn.com, Christian Broadcasting Network. cff.org, Cystic Fibrosis Foundation. cfr.org, Council on Foreign Relations. charitynavigator.org, Charity Navigator. charitywater.org, Charity, Water. christianitytoday.com, Christianity Today. collegeboard.org, College Board. compassion.com, Compassion International. conservation.org, Conservation International Foundation. creativecommons.org, Creative Commons. crs.org, Catholic Relief Services. csis.org, the Center for Strategic and International Studies. dana-farber.org, Dana-Farber Cancer Institute. defenders.org, Defenders of Wildlife. diabetes.org, American Diabetes Association. donorschoose.org. DoSomething.org, Do Something. edf.org, Environmental Defense Fund. fas.org, Federation of American Scientists. feedingamerica.org, Feeding America. focusonthefamily.com, Focus on the Family. fsf.org, Free Software Foundation. gatesfoundation.org, Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. girlscouts.org, Girl Scouts of the USA. globalgiving.org, Global Giving. habitat.org. heart.org, American Heart Association. hrc.org, Human Rights Campaign. hrw.org, Human Rights Watch, HRW. humanesociety.org, Humane Society of the United States. ifrc.org, International Federation of Red Cross and Red Crescent Societies. kennedy-center.org, JFK Center for Performing Arts. kiva.org, Kiva. kqed.org, KQED. lung.org, American Lung Association. mayoclinic.org, Mayo Foundation. mentalhealthamerica.net, Mental Health America. metmuseum.org, Metropolitan Museum of Art. MoMA.org, Museum of Modern Art. MontereyBayAquarium.org, Monterey Bay Aquarium. Mozilla.org, Mozilla. MSF.org, Doctors Without Borders/Médecins Sans Frontières. my.clevelandclinic.org, Cleveland Clinic Foundation. nationalgeographic.org, National Geographic Society. npr.org, National Public Radio, NPR. nrdc.org, Natural Resources Defense Council. nwf.org. nypl.org, New York Public Library. oceana.org, Oceana. okchar.org, UN Commission on Human Rights/UN Human Rights Council, Geneva. one.org, 1. OpenSocietyFoundations.org, Open Society Foundations. PBS.org, Public Broadcasting Service. PETA.org, People for the Ethical Treatment of Animals, PETA. PhiladelphiaMuseum.org, Philadelphia Museum of Art. PlannedParenthood.org, Planned Parenthood Federation of America. Poets.org. PRI.org. RAND.org. RedCross.org, American Red Cross. Rotary.org. Rotary Foundation of Rotary International. SamaritansPurse.org, Samaritan's Purse. SaveTheChildren.org, Save the Children. SI.edu, Smithsonian Institute. SierraClub.org, Sierra Club. SBLCenter.org. STJude.org, St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital. TeamUSA.org, United States Olympic Committee. TED.com, TED Talks. TheTrevorProject.org, The Trevor Project. UCSUSA.org. UNHCR.org, United Nations High Commissioner for Refugees. UNICEF.org, United Nations Children's Fund, UNICEF. UNICEFUSA.org, United States Fund for UNICEF. UnitedWay.org, United Way. WFP.org, World Food Program USA. WGBH.org, WGBH. WikiLeaks.org, WikiLeaks. WikimediaFoundation.org, Wikimedia Foundation. WorldBank.org, World Bank PNGO Project. WorldVision.org, World Vision USA. WorldWildlife.org, World Wildlife Fund. ZOO.SanDiegoZoo.org, Zoological Society of San Diego. Facebook Nonprofits. Facebook.com/MetMuseum. Facebook.com/RedCross. Facebook.com/UNICEF. Facebook.com/ACLU.Nationwide. Facebook.com/Natural History. Facebook.com/NatGeo. Facebook.com/NPR. Facebook.com/Museum of Modern Art. Facebook.com/Human Rights Watch. Facebook.com/Smithsonian. Facebook.com/Samaritan's Purse. Facebook.com/SBL Center. Facebook.com/Doctors Without Borders. Facebook.com/PBS. Facebook.com/Rotary. Facebook.com/Poets.org. Facebook.com/NYPL. Facebook.com/TED. Facebook.com/STJude. Facebook.com/Wikipedia. Facebook.com/DoSomething. Facebook.com/World Bank. Facebook.com/Cleveland Clinic. Facebook.com/Amnesty USA. Facebook.com/American Heart. Facebook.com/San Diego Zoo. Facebook.com/American Cancer Society. Facebook.com/UNHCR. Facebook.com/Planned Parenthood. Facebook.com/WikiLeaks. Facebook.com/Official PETA. Facebook.com/Mayo Clinic. Facebook.com/United Nations Human Rights. Facebook.com/Sierra Club. Facebook.com/ASBCA. Facebook.com/DonorsChoose. Facebook.com/World Vision. Facebook.com/World Wildlife Fund. Facebook.com/Arctic. Facebook.com/Girls Kutsusa. Facebook.com/Team USA. Facebook.com/KQED. Facebook.com/Union OFC Oncernet Scientists. Facebook.com/Feeding America. Facebook.com/Human Rights Campaign. Facebook.com/ActionLZ. Facebook.com/Monterey Bay Aquarium. Facebook.com/UNICEF-USA. Facebook.com/ICRC. Facebook.com/CT Magazine. Facebook.com/Amnesty USA. Facebook.com/DSTincture1913. Facebook.com/Creative Commons. Facebook.com/Council on Foreign Relations. Facebook.com/DiabetesHF. Facebook.com/CSIS.org. Facebook.com/World Food Program. Facebook.com/Habitat. Facebook.com/AARP. Facebook.com/National Wildlife. Facebook.com/ENV Defense Fund. Facebook.com/Humane Society. Facebook.com/The College Board. Facebook.com/National Parks. Facebook.com/Kennedy Center. Facebook.com/CompassionINTL. Facebook.com/Gates Foundation. Facebook.com/Kiva. Facebook.com/Charity Navigator. Facebook.com/Charity Water. Facebook.com/CaringBridge. Facebook.com/CareFans. Facebook.com/Human Rights First. Facebook.com/Mental Health America. Facebook.com/Lung USA. Facebook.com/Open Society Foundations. Facebook.com/United Way. Facebook.com/Answers in Genesis. Facebook.com/Philadelphia Museum. Facebook.com/Carter Center. Facebook.com/Dana-Farber Cancer Institute. Facebook.com/FA Scientists. Facebook.com/American Diabetes Association. Facebook.com/Catholic Relief Services. Facebook.com/ONE. Facebook.com/Public Radio International. Facebook.com/CBN Online. Facebook.com/anti.defamation.league. Facebook.com/Defenders of Wildlife. Facebook.com/Healthy Child. Facebook.com/Best Friends Animal Society. Facebook.com/Cystic Fibrosis Foundation. Facebook.com/Rand Corporation. Facebook.com/Arthritis.org. Facebook.com/Focus on the Family. Facebook.com/IFRC. Facebook.com/Conservation.intl. Facebook.com/MNZoo. Twitter X Nonprofits. Twitter.com/UNICEF. Twitter.com/Met Museum. Twitter.com/Red Cross. Twitter.com/ACLU. Twitter.com/Smithsonian. Twitter.com/NatGeo. Twitter.com/Museum Modern Art. Twitter.com/NPR. Twitter.com/HRW. Twitter.com/PBS. Twitter.com/MSF_USA. Twitter.com/AMNH. Twitter.com/Ashoka. Twitter.com/SBL Center. Twitter.com/Rotary. Twitter.com/TED Talks. Twitter.com/NYPL. Twitter.com/PoetSearch. Twitter.com/Wikimedia. Twitter.com/STJude. Twitter.com/DoSomething. Twitter.com/World Bank. Twitter.com/Amnesty. Twitter.com/American_Heart. Twitter.com/Cleveland Clinic. Twitter.com/San Diego Zoo. Twitter.com/WikiLeaks. Twitter.com/Refugees. Twitter.com/American Cancer. Twitter.com/PPFA. Twitter.com/ASBCA. Twitter.com/Mayo Clinic. Twitter.com/Sierra Club. Twitter.com/PETA. Twitter.com/Unhuman Rights. Twitter.com/World Vision USA. Twitter.com/Donors Choose. Twitter.com/Girl Scouts. Twitter.com/Art Institute Chi. Twitter.com/World_Wildlife. Twitter.com/UC Susa. Twitter.com/Team USA. Twitter.com/Feeding America. Twitter.com/KQED. Twitter.com/UNICEF USA. Twitter.com/HRC. Twitter.com/Florida Aquarium. Twitter.com/ALZ Association. Twitter.com/ICRC. Twitter.com/CFR_org. Twitter.com/Audubon Society. Twitter.com/Amnesty. Twitter.com/Creative Commons. Twitter.com/CT Magazine. Twitter.com/Habitat_org. Twitter.com/WFP. Twitter.com/DiabetesHF. Twitter.com/CSIS. Twitter.com/AARP. Twitter.com/College Board. Twitter.com/ENV Defense Fund. Twitter.com/FSF. Twitter.com/Humane Society. Twitter.com/NWF. Twitter.com/Gates Foundation. Twitter.com/NPCA. Twitter.com/Kiva. Twitter.com/Kensen. Twitter.com/CFR_org. Twitter.com/CharityWater. Twitter.com/CaringBridge. Twitter.com/Care. Twitter.com/HumanRights1st. Twitter.com/CharityNAV. Twitter.com/AIG. Twitter.com/Open Society. Twitter.com/Lung Association. Twitter.com/Mental Healtham. Twitter.com/United Way. Twitter.com/FA Scientists. Twitter.com/Am Diabetes Association. Twitter.com/Dana Farber. Twitter.com/Philadelphia Museum. Twitter.com/Carter Center. Twitter.com/Catholic Relief. Twitter.com/CBN Online. Twitter.com/PRI. Twitter.com/OneCampaign. Twitter.com/ADL. Twitter.com/CF_Foundation. Twitter.com/Defenders. Twitter.com/Best Friends. Twitter.com/Rand Corporation. Twitter.com/Healthy_Child. Twitter.com/Conservation.org. Twitter.com/MNZoo. Twitter.com/ArthritisFDN. Twitter.com/IFRC. Twitter.com/FocusFamily. A list of non-profit organizations at zipia.com/company/non-profits. AARP. ABT Associates. Alcatel Networks. American Heart Association. American Institutes for Research. American Imaging Management. American Red Cross. American Psychological Association. American Society of Composers, Authors and American College of Medical. Asbury Communities. Barrett Outdoor Living. Battelle. Bay State Health. Blue Cross Blue Shield of Michigan. Blue Shield of California. Boy Scouts of America. Broadcast Music. Cardlytics. Charities Internationalis. CA. CFA Institute. Compassion International. Double Verify. Educational Testing Service. Enercon. Engender Health. Engine North America. Environmental Defense Fund. Exelis BCBS. Fairview Health Services. First Quality Enterprises. Florida Blue. Fred Meyer. Government Accountability Office. Group 1. Haskell. Hazen and Sawyer. Henry M. Howard Hughes Medical Institute. IEEE. Independence Blue Cross. Inland Empire Health Plan. Institute for Defense Analyses. Institute of International Education. International AIDS Initiative. International Rescue Committee. International Medical Corps. ISO New England. Jackson Laboratory. Jackson Foundation for the Advancement of John Snow. Kettering Health Network. Knights of Columbus. Marvin Windows and Doors. Mathematica. Mercy Ships. Mission Health. Money Management International. Municipal Court Criminal DIV. NAMI. National Veterinary Associates, NVA. National Council on Aging. National Park Service. New York Blood Center. Northeast Georgia Health System. OCLC. PATH. Playcorps. Power. Premier Research. Primex Plastics. Public Broadcasting Service. Public Company Accounting Oversight Board. RAND. Reliable Automatic Sprinkler CO. Research Triangle Institute. Right Height. Riverside Research. Rotary International. St. Luke's Health System. Savannah River Remediation. Save the Children U.S. Seattle Cancer Care Alliance. Senior Lifestyle. Sequoia Living. Southwest Research Institute. SRI International. Summa Health. Tanana Chiefs Conference. Tarrant Regional Water District. The Pew Charitable Trusts. The Cadmus Group. The Leighton Companies. The Metropolitan Museum of Art. The Asia Foundation. The MITRE. Total Safety. U.S. United States Mint. Van Andel Institute. West Ed. Chapter 3. A list of local United Way associations from the agapecenter.com/organizations/united-way.htm. The Big United Way Associations. UnitedWay.org, United Way of America. UnitedWay.ca, United Way of Canada. UWINT.org, United Way International. United States United Way organizations by state and local area. UWCA.org, United Way of Central Alabama. MesaUnitedWay.org, United Way Mesa Mesa, AZ. NASUnitedWay.org, United Way of Northern Arizona. United Way of Santa Cruz County.org, United Way of Santa Cruz County. United Way Tucson.org, United Way of Tucson and Southern Arizona. United Way Yavapai.org, United Way of Yavapai County. United Way Yuma.org, United Way of Yuma County. NavajoWay.net, United Way of the Navajo Nation. UnitedWILA.org, United Way of Greater Los Angeles. LacyTie.org, Los Angeles, CA. NorcalUnitedWay.org, United Way of Northern California. UnitedWayOC.org, United Way Orange County. UnitedWaySJC.org, United Way of San Joaquin County Stockton, CA. UnitedWaySB.org, United Way Santa Barbara County Santa Barbara, CA. UnitedWaySML.org, United Way of Sonoma Mendocino Lake Santa Rosa, CA. UWBA.org, United Way of the Bay Area San Francisco, CA. United Way of the Desert.org, United Way of the Desert Palm Springs, CA. UEV.org, United Way of the East Valley Redlands, California. UWITH.org, United Way of the Inland Valleys, UWIV, Riverside, CA. VCUnitedWay.com, United Way of Ventura County Camarillo, CA. DarienUnitedWay.org, United Way of Darien, Connecticut, CT. TheWayToCare.org, United Way of Eastern Fairfield County Bridgeport, Connecticut, CT. UnitedWayGW.org, United Way of Greater Waterbury, Connecticut, CT. UnitedWay-GRENWICH.com, United Way of Greenwich, Connecticut, CT. United Way of Milford.org, United Way of Milford, Connecticut, CT. United Way NewCanaan.org, United Way of New Canaan, Connecticut, CT. United Way Danbury.org, United Way of Northern Fairfield County Danbury, Connecticut, CT. NorthwestUnitedWay.org, United Way of Northwest Connecticut. United Way Stamford.org, United Way of Stamford, Connecticut, CT. UWCAct.org, United Way of the Capital Area, Hartford.gov, Hartford, Connecticut, CT. WWUnitedWay.org, United Way of Westport, Connecticut, CT. UnitedWayCG.com, United Way of Central Georgia. UnitedWayATL.org, United Way of Metropolitan Atlanta, AtlantaGA.gov, Atlanta, Georgia. UWCE.org, United Way of the Coastal Empire Savannah, GA. AUW.org, Aloha United Way, AUW. IAUW.org, Indiana Association of United Ways, IAUW. UnitedWayAndro.org, United Way of Androscoggin County, ci.lewiston.me.us, Lewiston, Maine, me. UnitedWayOfAroostook.com, United Way of Aroostook PieChamber.com, Presque Isle, aroostook.me.us, Aroostook County, Maine, me. UnitedWayM.org, United Way of Eastern Maine, bgarmy.org, Bangor, Maine, me. UnitedWayGP.org, United Way of Greater Portland ci.portland.me.us, Portland, Maine, me. UnitedWayKennebecValley.org, United Way of Kennebec Valley ci.augusta.me.us, Augusta, Maine, me. UMCM.org, United Way of Mid-Coast Maine City of Bath.com, Bath, Maine, me. UnitedWayMediaMe.org, United Way of Mid-Maine, WatervilleMaine.net, Waterville, Maine, me. UWOxfordCounty.org, United Way of Oxford County Paris, Maine, me. UWYCME.org, United Way of York County Maine Kennebunkmaine.org, Kennebunk, co.york.me.us, York County, Maine, me. UWTVA.org, United Way of the Tri-Valley Area, FARMINGTON-MAINE.org, Farmington, Maine, me. ACUW.org, United Way of Allegan County Allegan, Michigan, MI. BCUnitedWay.org, United Way Berry County Hastings, Michigan, MI. UnitedWayBayCounty.org, United Way Bay County, Michigan. Capital Area UnitedWay.org, United Way Capital Area East Lansing, Michigan. Eden County UnitedWay.org, United Way Eden County Charlotte, Michigan, MI. UnitedWayGladwinco.org, United Way of Gladwin County Gladwin.org, Gladwin, Michigan, MI. UWGBC.org, United Way of Greater Battle Creek, Michigan. Kalamazoo UnitedWay.org, United Way Greater Kalamazoo, Michigan, MI. UnitedWayCares.com, United Way Heart of West Michigan Grand Rapids, Michigan, MI. Hillsdale County UnitedWay.org, United Way Hillsdale County Hillsdale, Michigan, MI. UWJackson.org, United Way of Jackson County, Michigan. UnitedWayLapeer.org, United Way of Lapeer County, Michigan. Lenawee UnitedWay.org, United Way of Lenawee County Adrian, Michigan. umich.org, United Way of Michigan. UnitedWayOakland.org, United Way of Oakland County, Pontiac, Michigan, MI. UnitedWayPlymouth.org, United Way Plymouth Community, Plymouth, Michigan, MI. UWSCCMI.org, United Way of St. Clair County, Port Huron, Michigan, MI. UnitedWaySaginaw.org, United Way of Saginaw County. UWSM.org, United Way of Southwest Michigan, Benton Harbor, Michigan, MI. WuWay.org, United Way Washtenaw.CI.ANN-ARBOR.MI.US, Ann Arbor, Michigan, MI. UnitedWayWexford.org, United Way of Wexford County, Cadillac, Michigan, MI. SJUW.org, United Way San Juan, serving the Four Corners region of Colorado, New Mexico, Utah and Arizona. UnitedWayBroome.org, United Way of Broome County, Binghamton, New York. UnitedWayDutchess.org, United Way of Dutchess County. UnitedWayLee.org, United Way of Long Island. UnitedWayNeek.org, United Way of New York City. UWNICE.org, United Way of New York State. Orange County UnitedWay.org, United Way of Orange County. UWRC.org, United Way of Rockland County, UWRC. UWTC.org, United Way of Tompkins County, Ithaca, New York. UWUC.org, United Way of Ulster County. UWWP.org, United Way of Westchester and Putnam. UnitedWayTriangle.org, Triangle United Way Morrisville, NC. BCUW.org, United Way Burke County, Morganton, North Carolina. CFAUnitedWay.org, United Way Cape Fear Area, Wilmington, NC. CCUnitedWay.com, United Way Catawba County, NC. UWCentralCarolinas.com, United Way of Central Carolinas, Charlotte, NC. UWCLFco.org, United Way of Cleveland County, Shelby, NC. UnitedWayCostaLNC.org, United Way of Coastal Carolina, New Bern, North Carolina. UnitedWayDavidson.org, United Way of Davidson County, North Carolina. ForsythUnitedWay.org, United Way of For Syth County, North Carolina. UnitedWayGSO.org, United Way of Greater Greensboro, ci.greensboro.nc.us, Greensboro, North Carolina, NC. UnitedWayHP.org, United Way of Greater High Point, NC. UnitedWay-HENDERSON.org, United Way of Henderson County, Hendersonville, NC. United Way of Mitchell County.org, United Way of Mitchell County, Spruce Pine, NC. UW-Randolph.org, United Way of Randolph County, Asheboro, NC. RVUnitedWay.com, United Way Roanoke Valley, Halifax County, North Carolina. UW-Rockingham.org, United Way of Rockingham County, Wentworth, NC. StanleyUnitedWay.org, United Way of Stanley County, Albemarle, NC. UnitedWayTransylvania.org, United Way of Transylvania County, Brevard, North Carolina. United Way Wayne County, NC.org, United Way of Wayne County, Goldsboro, NC. UW-Wilkes.org, United Way of Wilkes County, North Wilkesboro, NC. UnitedWayGFEGF.com, United Way of Grand Fork, KS, East Grand Fork, KS and area. UnitedWay-PORTAGE.org, United Way of Portage County, Ravenna, Ohio. Warren County Unitedway.org, United Way Warren County, co.warren.oh.us, Warren County, Ohio. UW-WayneHolmes.org, United Way of Wayne and Holmes Counties. TOW.org, Tulsa Area United Way, TAUW. United Way Ponca-City.org, United Way of Ponca City, OK. Deschutes Unitedway.org, United Way Deschutes. UWASC.org, United Way Association of South Carolina. United Way of Beaufort TCO.org, United Way of Beaufort County Beaufort, SC. TUW.org, United Way Trident Charleston, SC. UnitedWayBC.com, United Way of Bradley County Cleveland, Tennessee. UnitedWayNashville.org, United Way of Metropolitan Nashville. UnitedWay.tn.org, United Way of West Tennessee. UWAY-AUSTIN.org, United Way Capital Area CI.Austin.tx.us, Austin, Texas, TX. UnitedWaysATX.org, United Way of San Antonio and Behar County San Antonio.gov, San Antonio, Texas, TX. UWTGC.org, United Way Texas Gulf Coast. UnitedWayWBoro.org, United Way of Waynesboro East Augusta County Waynesboro, VA. UWSC.org, United Way of Snohomish County Everett, WA. UnitedWayNCA.org, United Way of the National Capital Area. UWBC4U.org, United Way of Brown County, UWBC, co.brown.wi.us, Brown County, WI. UnitedWayChippewa.org, United Way of Chippewa County. ChippewaChamber.org, Chippewa Falls, co.chippewa.wi.us, Chippewa County, WI. UWDC.org, United Way of Dane County, UWDC, ci.madison.wi.us, Madison, co.dane.wi.us, Dane County, WI. UnitedWaydC.com, United Way of Door County, Sturgeon Bay WI.org, Sturgeon Bay, co.door.wi.gov, Door County, WI. UWayDun.org, United Way of Dunn County Menominee Chamber.org, Menominee, co.dun.wi.us, Dunn County, WI. UnitedWayFoxCities.org, United Way Fox Cities City of Menasha.com, Menasha, WI. UnitedWayEauClaire.org, United Way of Greater Eau Claire ci.eau-claire.wi.us, Eau Claire, WI. UnitedWayMilwaukee.org, United Way of Greater Milwaukee, style equals text decoration, nunmilwaukee.gov, Milwaukee, WI. KenoshaUnitedWay.org, United Way of Kenosha County Kenosha.org, Kenosha, co.kenosha.wi.us, Kenosha County, WI. UnitedWayLaCrosseArea.com, United Way of the La Crosse Area ci.onalaska.wi.us, Onalaska, co.la-crosse.wi.us, La Crosse County, WI. UnitedWayManitowalk.org, United Way of Manitowalk County Manitowalk.org, Manitowalk, co.manitowalk.wi.us, Manitowalk County, WI. UnitedWayMC.org, United Way of Marathon County ci.wausau.wi.us, Wausau, co.marathon.wi.us, Marathon County, WI. Marshfield Area UnitedWay.org, United Way Marshfield Area ci.marshfield.wi.us, Marshfield, WI. UnitedWayJanesville.org, United Way of North Rock County ci.janesville.wi.us, Janesville, co.rock.wi.us, Rock County, WI. Oshkosh UnitedWay.org, United Way Oshkosh Area ci.oshkosh.wi.us, Oshkosh, WI. UnitedWayPoco.org, United Way of Portage County StevensPoint.com, Stevens Point, co.portage.wi.us, Portage County, WI. UnitedWayRacine.com, United Way of Racine County RacineCO.com, Racine County, WI. UnitedWaySt.Croix.org, United Way of St. Croix County ci.hudson.wi.us, Hudson, co.saint-croix.wi.us, St. Croix County, WI. SOW.org, United Way Sheboygan Area ci.sheboygan.wi.us, Sheboygan, WI. United Way of Washington County.org, United Way of Washington County ci.west-bend.wi.us, West Bend, co.washington.wi.us, Washington County, WI. United Way Waukesha.org, United Way in Waukesha County ci.waukesha.wi.us, Waukesha waukeshacounty.gov, Waukesha County, WI. United Way WI.org, United Way of Wisconsin,